After finding all of the broken shards of a magical key, Flint, Fafnir, and Kovnos found themselves traveling through a portal where all three of them lost their lunch. They found themselves before the Archfey Nevaeh. Finding out Decan is evil and undead, they convinced Nevaeh to take up the Sword of Eternity and fight alongside them. Will they succeed in defeating him? We'll just have to find out. Welcome back to the Dungeon Master's Tavern. I am your DM, Eric. I am joined today by my dice goblin,
Fafnir.
Goldos.
Captain Flintbeard.
Very nice.
Yarr.
Yarg. Gentlemen, where we last left off, you had found yourself in the Feywilds, standing...
The love of my life.
Dalton found the love of his life. You found yourself in the Feywilds, standing before an archfey named Nevaeh. She brought you into her house, she showed you kindness and hospitality, and then she proceeded to inform you that Decan was after an artifact that in the wrong hands could be detrimental to the world as you know it. That being said, she said if any of you could wield said artifact, you can walk out of it free of charge. Kovnos, being the macho man that he is, decided to give it a try and didn't even budge the sword off of its pedestal. Nevaeh comes over and flicks it up with one swift motion, showing that he was not worthy to wield the Sword of Eternity.
I'm so worthy.
Not long after that, Fafnir, you convinced the lovely Nevaeh to come and fight alongside you after pointing out a loophole in her vow. Her vow to not harm any living thing, but Decan being undead, she can harm him. And off you set. You went back through the same portal that you went to the Fey realm in, the vomit-covered outhouse shed-type structure, and you proceeded to watch her pull a magical lute out of pretty much thin air, and then cut a portal from the outhouse to Decan's front porch. Where we left off, the doors had swung open, and that is where we pick up today's session. You are now standing in front of Decan's mansion once again. There are birds flying all around. The inside is gorgeous. It's massive. There's a small little stream or river running through the middle of this open area. This is kind of like his little atrium. There's a glass dome at the top of the building where sunlight comes in and birds can fly in and out of the open holes in the glass dome. You are standing there with all three of you and Nevaeh, which I do not have a miniature for Nevaeh. Speaking of which, we'll go ahead and get a picture of our battle map and it'll be on Patreon.
Speaking of Patreon, quick plug. We actually, speaking of the outhouse Bifrost kind of teleporter, we have merch inspired by it, mainly stickers, and those won't be up there forever. So if you want one, go grab it now. Just a few bucks, and they're quite high quality.
You would be very much supporting the show, and we would appreciate it. I need a figure for... Here we go.
Just do a female looking
Be
lady.
be golem.
I've got a woman.
You want him to be the big golem?
No.
Okay.
Alright. Ooh, my bad. It's because I got the headphones too close to the microphone. Alright, so the doors, where we left off, they swing open after Nevaeh knocked on the door. You see the inside of this beautiful, beautiful house, and it's just part of his mansion. It's not even the full thing. This is just like the entry point to his mansion. Think of like the Opryland Hotel esque. There's just a lot of like inside. There's a lot of shrubbery. There's a lot of stuff for birds to just fly around, perch on, eat. And there's a small stream running through the middle of the room that you are currently in. What do you all do? The floor is yours. Quite literally.
So we just stormed in, but he's not anywhere to be seen yet?
You haven't gone in yet.
The door's just open.
Gotcha. Well, she's in the lead, isn't she? So I'm just like, I just walk up to the door and just like kind of lean towards the inside and hold out an arm. I'm like, after you, me lady. She give her a little wink.
You're very kind. And she walks in ahead of you.
And then I cower behind her and follow her in.
Move all of your figures into like just like at the edge of that entry point.
Where the room opens.
She's right there in the front.
Yeah. As you walk in, the doors behind you, you'll hear, "Oh," and the doors shut behind you. Yeah. The doors close behind you, and you are now seemingly locked inside of Decan's mansion. Is there anything you would like to do?
You know, Decan rhymes with man, but he's hiding and not acting like one. And then I pee in his stream.
You pee and you walk. You get a walk towards the stream.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what I think of your house.
How many feet?
Zerp.
The squares are 10 feet.
10 feet?
So yeah, I'm now. Oh, I guess I gotta walk over there a little bit. So let's see. They're 10 feet.
Oh no. Okay. No, we're not gonna do that. The squares are 5 feet.
Yeah. Last time.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
so
the 25th round.
I'm
I haven't
there.
got to the other side of the room.
Well, we're not in initiative order yet. You can
No.
move as much as you want.
I'm over here peeing.
Crocodile comes out.
Move all the way to the other side of the room, I'm kidding.
I mean, you can.
You can, yeah. Where do you want to go?
You take a whiz in the stream.
Yeah.
I push him in.
Nevaeh, she looks around. She's like, "This is quite interesting. I've never actually been inside of his house. I don't know if I should be uneasy or if I should be excited.
It's a lot more pleasant when he's not here.
I find that to be quite agreeable."
Yeah.
And she walks in and she'll stand on that bridge right there.
I'm peeing right by the bridge. Does she
In
have
the
any
middle or
reaction?
just
to,
at the...
Yeah, just like at the mouth of the bridge.
is there any reaction to me just taking a leak right there off to the side?
Bonus action to zip.
It is now at this point where I need one of you to make a perception check.
Who has the highest?
He already got it.
Nope.
Roll.
What'd you roll?
Hold on.
You have the highest roll.
Perception... 8.
Yeah, you're just you're kind of still just watching Nevaeh as she walks.
I only got a 5, so I'm very focused on making
Jeez,
sure I
y'all.
sit back up properly and
You a shy.
Is the
key.
water flowing, or
It is.
is it?
No, it's moving. It's like a little stream.
13.
And then there was 2 through streams.
Cosmos, with your ability to smell the foul odor of decay and evil, your nose perks up and you smell
Like a dog, just.
something more than just the birds. And you would come to think that this is in fact Decan. You can smell him, but you cannot see him.
I know he's here. I can smell him. Smells dead.
Exactly how are you able to smell him?
By the power of God, ma'am.
Very nice. I'm terrified. Quite literally.
Yeah, they tried to bless him at the monastery, and instead of putting his hand in the water like they told him to, he went nose first. So, the blessing ended up in the wrong place. But yeah, he means well.
I see. Well then, if he's here, can you try to pinpoint where he is?
I can try.
Please do. Yeah, no. I need you to roll an investigation.
ice.
God, yeah, it
It
is.
is metal. Can you hear it through the mic?
12.
12. Your perception was higher than that, so you don't really know exactly where he is, but you can tell that he's in this room somewhere.
I cannot tell where he is. Just be alert.
Will do. Does anybody else want to do anything?
I want to get away.
I'm just gonna ready. Of course, I'm ready. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I want to.
But now, as y'all look and see my bow, you see the string glow with a radiant orangish yellow color.
Hmm.
Level 3 now.
Nice. Okay, I want to move into like the open, so in case he comes out of the walls, I'm
Out
away,
of
and I
the-
want to ready an attack with my long sword.
I'm gonna move up to this corner and kind of like use the corner as like cover.
Right.
Just ready.
I'm readying a spell.
You're gonna
just
ready a
in
spell?
case I need it, and that spell would be Gust of Wind.
Actually, I want to ask you this, DM.
Go ahead.
Is the undead, do they take additional to radiant damage?
I believe so.
Okay, so that's what my bow's set to.
Oh, radiant. Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, if
I'm gonna put a little twist here in a second when we get started.
if something appears in right near me, I'm gonna just use Gust of Wind on it. It's my go-to.
What, you gonna fart on them?
No, it pushes enemies back 15 feet.
I know, that's a powerful fart.
hmm And because of the feat I picked, I can
didn't-
take opportunity attacks even after I cast a spell, so I can whack it.
You took a pee in the water and now you're gonna fart on the enemies?
Yes. Strange winds be blowing.
All right. So, as you are,
It's this vicious mockery in you on the front.
I need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh, sweet
Maybe
baby
they should
Jesus!
be
I got a
using
4.
these
16.
days. 11.
I need one more d6, or I need one more d20.
Here you go.
You need a D6?
Hang on.
He is 20.
I've got more. Just so that I can roll all of these initiatives at the same time.
Oh, so I can roll 10, 12D.
Okay.
Don't forget you have combat inspiration. So.
That's right. Is this the next? Yes. All right. Let me hear your initiative orders.
16.
Solid 4. So I'm just heading up the back.
What'd you say?
16.
16.
You're 4, Mr. Flint. Mr.
Yar.
Flint.
The highest number I count to.
11.
Okay. As you all are standing there, you are looking around. Kovnos is doing his best to figure out where exactly Decan is.
Like a hound dog.
I'm just like a dog. You just see me going around just.
Is your nose up in the air or down against the ground?
Oh, it's in the air.
Okay. I didn't know if you were hound dogging
And
it.
Yeah.
Oops.
On
No,
all
I'm not, no,
fours.
I'm not on all fours.
And as you are looking around, he appears at the edge of the hall, or at the edge of the room, and he almost looks a little surprised at the presence of the Archfey being in his own household. He's gonna look out and he's gonna be like, well, what an unforeseen turn of events. You three have backstabbed me, haven't you?
Not yet.
I mean,
Depends on how you want to do this.
it was a very large back with the way you be acting. Made for an easy target, you see.
We had a deal.
I mean,
I told you that if you did not go through with all of the ramifications of my deal, that I would kill you where you stand, so you leave me no choice.
threads are empty when you're chopped into pieces.
We'll see how that goes. Nevaeh, then as soon as she says that, Nevaeh pulls out the Sword of Eternity. She was like, yes, you're right. We will see how this goes.
I fire.
You did prepare an action. Roll to hit, please.
Well,
That is a
You can make
18.
18 hits.
nice.
Roll for damage, my good sir.
Now, as you see me, like, right when I see him, I'll pull back the bow and loose. And as you see it loose, there's like a streak of sunlight that comes from the string behind it.
That's cool.
And an arrow comes out like a ray of the sun because it's
Ooh.
radiant damage. And it pierces him for 9, and then I do an additional.
Oh, I need to have my phone next to me. So, oh, it's literally right in front of me. I'm an idiot.
9 plus 5.
Total?
Yeah, so what is that? 14 points of damage, radiant damage, or arrow and radiant.
14?
14. As the ray of the arrow is turned into a ray of light.
You see this arrow fly through the air. He wasn't ready for it, and it sticks him right in his side, and he bends down and he goes, you all are going to be a little bit more formidable than I thought.
What?
What am I holding on to?
Loosely. Hold on loosely. And don't let go. Okay, never mind. It's an action. Continue.
Go, Jack.
Yeah, I can't do it. Continue.
Okay.
That's my holded action.
So, as soon as it hits him, he goes, you're going to be a little bit more formidable than I thought. He snaps his fingers, and out pops. And he snaps his fingers, and 5 of his little undead bird companions fly down from the ceiling and are now on their way to attack you. Top of the round, it is in fact Decan. He rolled a 19 for his initiative.
Sucker.
You see out of the side, out of his shirt, he pulls out a book. He pulls out a book. This book is red. It has a red cover with silver accents shaping around it. What?
Add +2 to that damage. I forgot I have archer.
Oh, okay.
Archery. Sorry.
Gosh, dude. So he pulls out a book. The book it has a red cover on it with silver metal accents around it, and this is the book you're looking at. So he pulls out this book and he goes, "It's time for me to finish you." He then throws the book up into the air, and the book magically turns into this.
Oh, it's an axe.
The pages fold out and it forms an axe blade. And he is now going to take his
It's like a dancing blade kind of axe.
yeah. So he takes his he has 40 feet of movement.
So,
Who's
where
he
is he
going to?
going?
He's just gonna run straight for Nevaeh.
He can get there.
Yeah.
And being as it hasn't been my turn yet, can I use my ready to action?
You ready to act? Oh, that's right.
I did. I
All right.
read
What would you like to do?
So basically, the point when he gets right here, instead of being able to proceed forward, he's going to have to pass a saving throw or be pushed back 15 feet.
Alrighty.
And
And that a 13 DC, I suppose.
Yep, and it is. I'm trying to see what kind it is.
He rolled a
Strength.
17.
All right. Well.
Is there anything that happens on a past save?
So on a pass save, he's not pushed back. However, he still expends twice as much movement to go forward now towards us.
Okay.
So he already used how much of his movement to get here?
5, 10, 15, 20. So he has,
He only has 20 movement.
He used 20 of 30.
40.
40. So
Now would it
so he
be-
can only move 2 more squares instead of 4 more squares.
He's gonna move as much as he can,
Gotcha.
and he's still gonna be within melee range.
Yeah.
He has 10 feet melee.
Oh, is that 10 foot?
Yeah,
It
there's
is.
a
Squares are
square in
5.
between.
This
Oh, the squares are
between them.
5?
Yeah, he's still 10
he's-
feet away.
Okay. So, after that, after seeing that he can't make his way to you, he's going to look at you, Mr. Flint, and he is going to cast Fire Ray.
Hi, ugly. Alright, do I save or anything, or am I just
No, this
am I
is
just whacked?
no, it's just he.
I'm just whacked.
It's an
Okay.
attack.
He extends his hand and a bolt of fire shoots out of the end of his hand, and you are going to take 5 fire damage.
Ooh, it ain't rolled a hit. He just does it. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should be roll a hit.
range spell attack. It is plus
Yeah.
5. Okay, it's plus 5 to hit.
oh, so I'm gonna get hit either way, but I'm at least gonna make you roll.
Well, he rolled a natural 1, so no.
Oh my goodness.
So he looks at you, so you don't take any damage. My bad. So he looks towards you in a little bit of a rage, and he casts his fire ray directly towards you, and in his, I guess, anger, he misses you just barely. He goes, whew,
Just fizzles out in the wind.
and it is actually, since it was a critical fail, he is actually going to hit that first pillar on the side, and it is going to catch on fire. The pillar.
Don't see it. Right here?
Yep. And that pillar is going to catch on fire. And now that there is an environmental hazard,
Oh yeah.
we get to roll for the environment's AC, or
Very nice.
initiative.
What is the pillar made out of?
Yeah, but no.
It's made out of wood.
Oh,
It's a wooden pillar.
You're right.
It's not like marble or anything, but the pillar is now on fire. Now, next up, it is going to be the bird closest to Kovnos. The bird is going to...
Which one? They're all the same distance.
Well, this bottom left one. To me. He's going to come towards you with his movement, and he's going to...
I attacked first because I had a prepared attack.
When?
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I
you
did.
did.
Why did
you
when I
did not
walked in?
say it in the last one.
I didn't hear you. Like,
Yeah.
No, not that one. Like when I walked in, I said I want to come in and prepare an attack.
I didn't hear
Preparedness
that.
only hold for a
Hear
turn.
I didn't hear you prepare an action.
I
I guess
That's up
I'll,
to you.
I
No,
guess
it's-
I'll let you this time, but next time, like, make sure to get my attention and
I
tell
thought I
me.
had your attention. I mean, if you don't want me to, that's fine.
No, go ahead.
God.
It's so. It's
Weight of
like,
the
can you
sun
hear this?
coming down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't take it out on
Well-
the dice, man.
Don't take it on the
16.
table neither.
A 16 does, in fact, hit. Roll damage.
Where's my? I'll find it. Jeez.
Wait, you're a
Huh?
paladin, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're a paladin. It's undead things.
So I get an advantage against them, right?
If you use radiant damage, you
Yeah,
don't just
radiant.
get advantage.
You don't get it. Just, that's why I was edging on, because I figured you knew
Uh,
your character.
10. I know my character.
All right, he takes 10 damage. This bird, he swoops in, and you go up and you hit him with your sword, and you slice part of his belly open, but he is still kicking, and he is going to attack you.
How can you kick?
Bring it on!
Fine.
Does a 16 hit your AC?
No.
So the bird swoops in, and he goes to attack you, and he just ding, right off your armor. And next up, it is the bird closest to Nevaeh. The bird closest to Nevaeh is going to use its movement and take an attack on Nevaeh. 11 does not hit her AC. The bird goes in, swoops down, and attacks her. She kind of just swats it away. Kovnos, it is now your turn. What would you like to do, Mr. Kov?
I want to. I want to pull out my shield first as a. Can that be a? Is that an action or is that bonus action?
Pulling it off of your back, that's probably an action. Because it's more than just, whipping it out. You actually have to, reach back and grab it out.
Okay, then I'm just gonna leave it off and I'm gonna attack the bird that just attacked me.
Alright, roll to hit, please.
God, it's so beefy. 21.
21 definitely hits. Roll damage.
10.
How do you want to do this?
I'm thinking.
After he belly split open, I want to slice again on the other side, and this time deeper to cut him in like a diagonal slice.
All right, then that's what you do. You slice him. He falls out of the air dead onto the ground, and almost instantaneously he just turns to ash.
There you go.
Ooh, I hate one of them bad boys. I'm not feeling so good watching that.
It is now the bird closest to you, Mr. Flint, and he is going to take an attack on you.
I assume he moved right up there too.
And does a 10 hit your AC?
It does not. If you are 1 point short.
So the bird flies in, he
It's on fire.
barely hits you. It just barely just misses you by a hair.
Yeah.
And that is that bird's turn. Next, it is going to be... Da-da-da-da.
Man, these dice are rolling good.
Next is going to be Nevaeh. Nevaeh, she is going to take out the Sword of Eternity, and she is going to move towards Mr. Decan, and she is going to look at him dead in the face and say, "You've been tormenting me for years, and now that I know what you are, I have no problem removing your head from your wretched shoulders." And she goes to swing to hit him. And that is a dirty 22 to hit.
I think it hits.
It doesn't hit, imagine.
That's my girlfriend.
And then I start running.
She, with this roll, she gets 2d6 of slashing damage plus your bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Because you got combative
Mhm.
in the combat.
And that is 13 damage that Nevaeh is dealt. Nevaeh has dealt. She rolled 2 6s and plus 1 from you.
Just gonna throw on there for flavor. Whenever someone activates the bardic inspiration, you just hear a slight sea shanty just faintly in the background, and then a crack of lightning and it stops.
You hear your hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, you just hear.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And here's your bardic inspiration back.
That was a good
Nice catch.
Thank you.
Nevaeh, that is the end of Nevaeh. That's going to be the end of her turn. Next we have Mr. Fafnir.
So Fafnir goes, he has some minions. And as he does, I'm going to focus on my bow. And y'all see out of the mist of the air, a lightning bolt appears and then flashes. And there is now a a silver flying little dragon.
Ooh, fancy.
That is my action.
He had a
Bonus-
baby.
Bonus action, cast Hex on, what's his face?
Decan.
Decan. So now, and as you see, as I cast Hex, there is now a burning halo around his forehead.
Is that Hex or Hunter's Mark?
I might be wrong. Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Sorry, wrong thing. So that's my bonus action. And I'm going to use my movement to back up closer to the door.
Okay.
That's my turn. My dragon follows me after.
Okay.
He's going to fly to this one. He's going to fly to the nearest bird. And he's going to... No, I'm a Drake Warden. I'm a ranger. He's going to do a bite attack.
Roll to hit, please. Whatever bonuses he has.
That's a natural 20.
That hits.
Natural 20
roll-
plus 5.
Roll your double damage, please.
So that will be 1d6. Okay, 1d6 plus proficiency bonus. That is a 6
Bruh.
plus 2.
So 14. How do you want to do this?
8. 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
So as my dragon flies up, this little silver dragon just comes up, and it's a bird, right? It's designed as a bird.
Yeah, it's just a little bird.
So as he runs up, he's going to turn mid-flight, tuck in his wings, grab the bird's neck, and bite down. And as he does, you just see this crisp lightning bolt just goes through the bird and dissipates.
That's sick.
The bird turns into ash in the little dragon's mouth.
Your son's got anger issues.
And he's going to... How much movement does he have? He has 40 feet.
Dang.
So
That's kinda nice.
5, 10,
Speedy.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to move to this one.
Nice.
And that's my go.
I see you.
Very nice. Mr. Flint, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to go ahead and add to this that I messed it up so we can start it next round. But the Pendulute actually gives me +6 to my initiative. So I have a 10, not 4, but figured I would tell you afterward where I already messed it up.
Yeah,
Where I'm
thanks.
turns out I'm pretty dumb. Alright, so I turn and I am going to look at Decan and I would be like,
I hear you like things that fly.
how high is his ceiling?
I'd say it's about like 65 foot.
Okay, so it's not a short ceiling.
It's pretty tall. It's got a dome over the top of it.
So I lift up my anchor, and you see just kind of like a Tesla coil, but in reverse. Instead of coming out, there's little bits of lightning crackling and coming towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see the same effect around him. He is now under the effect of levitate. He needs to, unless he's willing, which I'm assuming he's not, go for a Constitution saving throw of 13.
Does he take any damage?
No, he doesn't, but the effect
Never
will
mind.
take place if
He rolled an 18.
in 18. So nothing happens. And I'm like,
So you're a heavy boy. Lay off the biscuit, why don't you?
He said, "Why don't you just die already and get out of my house?"
You're not the first to say that.
Yeah,
Actually,
with my
you're not
wife.
even the fifth.
It is now the environment's turn. The fire.
my bardic inspiration to God knows. Bonus action.
Okay. It is now the environment's turn. The fire is going to spread 5 feet. It's going to spread another 5 feet.
Which direction? Or
Like
both?
like circumference.
Oh. Like this?
Yep.
Oh no.
The fire spreads in a 5 foot radius towards you guys. It hasn't climbed up the support pillar enough to be detrimental to the structure of the building, but the fire is getting closer. Top of the round, it is Decan. Decan is going to take a swing at Nevaeh, being that Nevaeh is the only one in the line of fire right now. And he misses on his first attack, but as a bonus action, he is going to use his multi-attack, and he is going to... he swings with his axe, and he misses barely, but as he comes down after the miss, he extends his hand out and casts Fire Ray. And he is...
It's kind of funny how he's a fire-based character. I'm a water-based character.
He hits. He misses with his sword, he misses with his axe, and as he misses with his axe, he sticks his hand out and casts Fire Ray and blasts Nevaeh right in the stomach and pushes her back 10 feet. Nevaeh bends over and holds her stomach where the fire has just hit her, and she is not. Well, she's doing all right, but it really hurt her. You can tell that it really hurt her.
Oh. By the way, you get an additional action from using my bardic inspiration on your turn.
Oh, nice. So I could.
Right now I have the Pendulute, so you get to whack twice. You actually could have earlier, but I'm doing really bad at using the Pendulute.
We're learning.
Yeah.
You just
By the
now
time I
did it.
learn it, she's gonna be like, "All right, it's time to give it back," and I'm gonna cry a little bit.
Decan is now going to use his movement to shift his attention towards Mr. Flint.
So how far did she get pushed back?
10 feet.
Okay.
Because it was point blank. Like, he stuck his hand out and went...
I think so. She'd be right here then.
Yeah.
Shoot,
He's
yeah,
going to
shoot.
use his movement to get closer to you, and that is the end of his turn. Now it is the bird... Oh, so the bird closest to the dragon
Yeah, my dragon went to the bird.
is going to is going to leave and go towards Mr. Captain Flint.
Attack of opportunity.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
Please kill me.
That is. It was almost a natural 20 hit, but that's it. No, it's not going to hit. Plus 5, 7.
7 does not hit.
That was almost another natural 20.
For anyone that's not been keeping up, I seem to have ticked him off because he's surrounded me now and ignored everyone else.
Yes, he looks at you and he's like, you are their leader. I'm going to take you out first.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Good distraction.
Does a 10 hit your AC?
Oh, it's his go?
The bird.
Oh, no, a 10 does not. It's one short again.
Okay. The bird
I
misses.
barely make
And that is
it.
the end of the bird's turn.
Oh, I had the lowest AC, but you're beating me.
And now
But he's
the
medium armor now. I said to get it.
the bird close to Nevaeh is going to attack
I'll give
Nevaeh.
you some of my gold just so you can.
A 9 does not hit her AC, so that bird misses. Kovnos, it is now your turn.
How much damage did you take?
How much damage did who take?
What's her name?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
She's a goddess. She's
Yeah.
okay. Worry about your dear old captain. I'm so
Okay,
bad.
yeah.
Hey, boy, come help me out here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Oh, that'll be amazing.
They're gonna
I'm not
lose
gonna.
my
I'm
liver.
gonna let you do you, but I see opportunity.
What?
No, I can't tell you. It's your.
It's
character.
metagaming, my guy.
That's metagaming.
Can't do that.
I'm gonna holler over to you and I'm gonna be like,
They're gonna lose my liver with. I don't remember what else I was gonna say. Help me.
we're fine.
He's that nervous. He's forgetting his words.
It was something else that had some assonance, but I forgot it. So let's just say I'm
hold on, let me
nervous.
see what this does again. If I can feel open, jeez.
All right, who's on
Stupid
deck
phone.
next after him?
think it's-
On deck after Kovnos is
I do have a 10 now.
Nevaeh.
Okay.
Oh, no, okay.
Well, you need to start saying that.
Where is it?
On deck, it's you, so
Yeah.
you can plan your attacks.
Yeah. On deck is Nevaeh, and then after Nevaeh, it will be Fafnir.
Okay.
Or no,
Did
after
I go this time?
after Nevaeh, it'll be the other bird.
Yeah. No. Did you?
I have only used.
You used
One
Gust to
attack.
win on the first.
That was a reaction.
Well, yeah, but like I've already used your I already put your initiative order in as 4, so I didn't really want to change it because that would have thrown
Oh
everything
yeah,
off.
you're last.
Yeah, but I've only attacked once.
Yeah, we haven't went through a whole.
Okay, I want to
round
use
yet.
my
We
movement to
haven't
get
attacked
closer
once.
to.
Wow.
There's a lot of birds.
There's a lot of birds.
I want to use my movement to get closer to the bird.
All right, go ahead.
That's right here.
Hey,
And
keep
then
me
I
moving.
want to cast Fury of the Tides as a bonus action, and that lasts for a minute.
What does that do?
It when you hit a creature with a weapon, you can choose to push it 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
And if it's pushed to an obstacle or another creature, it takes bludgeoning damage equal to my charisma.
Oh,
You're
dude.
pushing it to the other bird, dude.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
smart.
I'm gonna then attack him.
All right, roll to hit, please.
Maybe you are a magpie.
What am I doing? Okay, 18 to hit.
An 18 hits. Roll your damage.
Where is it? I can never find it here. Man, I'm just rolling 7s. Okay, that's a 10 to damage, and then I push it 10 feet away to him.
I can hear it, but it's not bad. It's good.
After that's 10 damage, and then I want to hit him into
What does it say if you push
Yeah, how much bludgeoning does it take?
equal to my charisma, so you take
your charisma modifier? So
3 damage. 3 actually, so 13 total.
How do you want to do this? For that, for the one that you hit.
Yeah, I want to hit it and like slash it right across like the chest area, and it just flies back, and as soon as it hits the other bird, it dissipates.
Yeah, it flies back, crashes into the other bird, and explodes into dust.
So the other bird's still up.
It goes.
Yeah, the other bird is still alive, even though it took 3 bludgeoning damage. Next, it is Nevaeh's turn. Nevaeh is going to reach down, and she is going to reach into her pouch, and she's going to mix some herbs together, and she's going to heal herself. For...
Bird.
Okay.
Gonna hit herself for kicks.
So yeah, she's gonna heal her. She's gonna heal the surface wound, which is the burn, and that's pretty much all that she's gonna do.
Okay.
So each round is 6 seconds.
After that, it is The bird next to you, it is its turn
Okay.
and is going to attack you.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gonna
don't-
do your worst, birdie boy.
Does a 13 hit?
Oh yeah, it does.
All
That
right.
time you got me, I guess.
He has to- he has to take 10
You are going to take 5 points of slashing damage from its talons. It swoops in and goes.
Alright, I'm just like, and that's it.
I don't know why I did that, but I did.
Next up, it is the environment. The fire is going to spread close, just 5 feet towards the river, 5 feet towards the stream.
So, and now this pillar's burning.
Yep.
Cool.
Now 2 of the pillars are engulfed in flames.
Nice.
Getting a little bit toasty.
Top of the round, it is Decan, and he's looking at you.
Oh, you skipped us.
I skipped you?
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
I
he
was
didn't go.
after.
Oh wait, that's right.
And
You-
then he's after me.
yeah, go ahead.
So you skipped both of us.
My bad.
Wow.
I joked about you skipping me, and then you did.
What'd you do?
So can I see the can?
I'm sure you could see him a little bit, but
Yeah, 'cause I'm not very
Kavdos
good.
is kind of standing
Yeah,
in
you're
the
not
way.
blocking him. It's a straight line, but it's a narrow gap.
Yeah, it's like.
All right, I
Right
want to
past my
get
shield.
I want to move where I can see him. I won't miss.
Okay, go ahead.
So you would have to move right here.
Yeah. I want to stay along the wall, but stay. Okay. So I already have Hunter's Mark on him
Right.
last round. So I'm gonna roll to hit. I'm using everything. I want this dude dead. So that is okay. Rolling.
Is it 20?
It's a natural 20.
Nice.
Critical. I
What you
want
got?
y'all to look at it so you
Very
believe
nice.
me.
I believe
I
you.
believe you.
All right. So not only that, so that's 27 to hit.
It
So
It
I
hits.
have him as Hunter's Mark. So I'm gonna roll a 1d8 plus 5. So 9 damage first. A 1d6 for my radiant. So 9 plus 4 is 13.
What level are you again?
Level 3.
I didn't know that was the joke.
So that's 13 plus 1d6 magical damage because Hunter's Mark. Another 3, so 16.
Jeez, bro.
And then for my bonus action, I call upon Hell of Thorns. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before. Oh, I should have cast that before, so never mind. I did that wrong.
Okay.
So he takes 16 damage.
Yep. Good job.
Nice. That was a good turn.
That was a good
Nice.
turn.
Double.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the natural 20.
Holy guacamole. Does it double everything or just the
Yes,
weapon
that was
itself?
just one.
What was the damage?
16. So he takes whatever 16 times 2.
32. No,
Plus several more.
16 times 2.
16 times 2.
32.
32 damage.
I'm so dumb.
Gosh, dude.
Yeah, 32 damage.
Man it said 24.
So, and then as my bonus action, I cast Hell of Thorns. So if I hit him again, I would do that. But next is my dragon. So he's gonna fly, use his 40 movement to get to this side.
Ooh.
So I have advantage
Advantage.
on
Nah.
him. And he's going to now.
Roll to hit.
No wonder you're a Hufflepuff.
He's going to roll to hit. That's a 14.
To hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Ooh, that's
14 hits. So that's a bite attack. So a 1d.
Roll with
dice.
advantage.
Oh yeah, do I get advantage?
Yeah, because you're behind him.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled another 20.
I'm using different dice too, so they're not weighed.
Bro.
So
It's
that
not
will be
weighted,
double
you are.
damage.
How much
So-
is that?
Hold on.
Dude's insane.
4 times 2, 8.
Defense.
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
And that's my go.
You did 40 damage in total. That's insane.
Dude, whoever hits him now is just gonna be like, alright, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, at level 3, that's a.
I just rolled really good because remember I got a natural 20
Yeah.
on both of
Oh
those.
no, you
so
did roll really good. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
now it's
that's max
on
damage
level
for
3
me.
combat.
Yes.
Like,
Is that your
that's
turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Now it is Captain Flint's turn.
I turn to him. I go, "You want to see a neat trick?" And I slide the pentaloot around from my back.
Did I give you the dragon's damage? It was 1 times 2, so 2
Yeah, it was 8, wasn't it?
plus my proficiency bonus.
It was 8.
No, I rolled a 1,
Oh,
so 2 doubled because it was a natural 20.
so it was an 8 times 2?
Wait, no, 1d6 plus proficiency bonus. So I have a 2, so it was 3 times 2, so 6 for the dragon's body.
Okay, not 8.
Not 8, so give
Okay.
him back 2. Sorry, I dropped that. Got excited.
So I slide the pentaloot around and I go, "You want to see a neat trick?" And I start to strum it, and nothing happens. And I go, "I guess you'll be disappointed then." And then I slide it right on back and have a bardic inspiration die, Dalton.
Why did nothing happen?
I had to get at least a 12 combination on my roll, and I got 11.
Okay, and
I was 1 point short
yeah.
of stopping
You
time
still
for
have
6
to-
turns.
So bardic inspiration.
Now it
Wait, it
is.
stops him for 6
Now
turns?
it's his turn.
Now it's Decan's turn, and Decan is going to. He is going to use his bonus action to leap 30 feet into the air.
Do we get opportunity?
I mean,
Do I?
I
if,
think we both do. Actually, no, you're not. You're not close enough.
No.
just the
you're-
dragon.
He does.
Just the dragon and him,
Yeah.
because we're 5 feet.
Okay, good. But he is going to he's going to jump 30 feet in the air.
I can use a spell as a...
21.
You are
That
rolling.
hits.
Oh,
I'm
you're
rolling
business.
amazing. So the dragon is a 1d6 plus proficiency, 5.
Okay.
I can do a spell as a reaction, right?
Well, this is you have to hit.
Yeah, but I can use one right now,
Yeah,
right?
you can use like a cantrip. You can't use like a action.
Oh,
You can
okay.
use just like something to attack. I think.
Yeah, if it's a spell that hits him, I can use it though, right?
Yeah.
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 So yeah, I'm gonna use Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So he needs to...
Pass a DC of 13.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
24.
It's intelligence, I believe?
You can cast that as a opportunity attack.
I don't think.
Can't
so.
I? Can I not?
I think it has to be like a legit attack. Like you have to like punch him or something.
Oh, I just hit him
Punch
with
him or
I'm
like
just gonna
a
hit him with the anchor
cantrip.
then.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit.
15?
15 does not hit.
Wait. 17. I'm proficient with it now.
17 just barely hits.
Okay. Did that pause it?
No.
Alright, we're good then. So yeah, 17 and let's see, 1d8. 7 damage.
Alrighty.
I just whomp him right on the leg as he flies away.
Now
What's your
that
deal with over there?
now that he is in the air, he is going to use a legendary action.
God.
He is going to use Fire Blast. After a quick fall, he can hit the ground, and a blast of blue flames radiate in a 15-foot diameter.
Crap.
Him being the center.
So it goes like out.
Yeah, he just jumps up and falls down, and as soon as he hits the ground, there's a blast of fire.
He's gonna hit the bird at least.
Yeah, because it's everything around it.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the silver lining.
My dragon.
I can resummon him after.
And I need
I
everyone.
can resummon him as his first.
I need everyone within a 15-foot diameter to take 8 fire damage.
Oh,
8. This is why I did this.
I'm still in my max damage range. My max health range.
Where's 12?
Nice.
Now it's gone forever.
It's clear. I can't see it.
So, after he takes his legendary action and he hits the ground, he is going to take his attack, and he is going to attack you, Mr. Flint.
That's smart.
Did we have to save for that? Or no, it just...
No, it just it's just
It's a
it's just
legend.
fire.
I just wanted to ask.
it's a cool attack.
It is.
I like it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it has its downfalls because he has to leave combat range and then come back, but it's still pretty cool.
I like it. And you can like it too on Patreon. Didn't
Dude, what's with these flags?
you? I just thought that one was funny, so I did it.
And now he's going to look at you,
Yeah.
and he is going to cast fear. I need you to make a con save, please.
I fear no man.
Except for you.
Except for you. As I roll a 4, and do I run when I'm afraid?
Yep.
You try to get as far as you can.
I'm not gonna run. I'm going to dive into the river. I'm gonna run this
As you
way.
dive into the river to get away from him, he gets an opportunity attack on you. So
So
he,
does the bird,
he looks
but-
at you and he goes, "Are you sure you want to fight me?" And his eyes flash blue, and your eyes go blue, and then you go,
Not particularly.
and you dive into the river,
Yeah.
and he is going to get an opportunity
I
attack.
yell out to
On you.
Flip, I'm like,
Does a 13 hit?
It does.
So as your eyes flash blue and you dive away from him, he swings up his axe and comes down on you, and you are going to take.
I go, no, my booty's my best asset.
And you are going to take three slashing damage.
What? I have
So what does this? Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
What
No,
does
you're
this do?
You can add d6 to your roll to hit, to a save, to your damage, or to your AC when you take a hit before you know what he rolls.
So everything.
Yeah, I basically have all the buffs up right now
Okay.
for those bad boys.
So, and now that you are out of his range and he doesn't really care about you, you now cannot go within 10 feet of him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swim away.
Which way is the current flowing?
It's flowing
How
to the
much-
left.
How much movement do I take
So
when running
towards the
from him?
bar.
You can see, fear is different.
Yeah.
Fear, you're just afraid of him and you can't move towards him.
Gotcha. But it causes me to move away at the start. Is it just one square at the start and then the rest is on my turn?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
One square at the start, and then you have to leave. Like you have to get as far away from him as you can.
Okay.
It's not a spell. You don't have to prepare
That
it. It's
is
just a-
Oh, the bird.
That's the
It's an
end.
opportunity attack as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You have to
Shooting
prepare
myself in the
spells.
foot here, but for
Oh,
the sake
divine's
of
mine.
fairness.
Thanks for being
Yeah.
fair. 6 doesn't hit your AC, so you're
Oh,
alright.
good.
Okay,
So
mine's mine.
he is now. Decan is going to turn his attention towards Kovnos, but it is the end of Decan's turn. It is now.
Oh yeah, you want to fight me, kid?
When I
Yeah.
hopped in the water, I
It-
heated. I'm like, why is it warm?
It is now
Funny
the bird's turn. The bird closest to Decan is going to fly towards you, Mr. Kovnos, and he is going to make an attack on you.
Oh, yeah?
Does a 17 hit your AC?
Yeah, yes, because I don't have my
Exactly
shield
his
out.
AC.
Alrighty.
If he attacks
If I have my
back,
shield out, yeah.
But you don't have your shield out.
you have it on your back like a loser.
And take
Hurt
one. Take 1 point of slashing damage from the bird.
Dang, man, knock me down to even 30.
You wish you could be down here like me.
Next,
Okay,
Kovnos.
fight me, kid.
Kovnos, it is your turn.
Okay, I want to, no, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh my goodness, it's always you.
I'm
You
just.
prepare your stuff.
I
Yeah,
know, I'm
you
just
need to. You
checking.
need to start thinking about what you want to do before it gets to your turn.
Okay, I want to attack with my long sword.
Do you still
Okay,
have?
yeah.
Yes, I
um,
still have Fury of the Tides because I only use it for 1 round.
Alrighty.
Don't forget.
Yeah, it
Use
lasts
it
a
somewhere.
minute.
It lasts for
so
10
He
rounds.
can do 10 rounds.
If you use it, you get an extra
That's a
attack.
hefty boy.
It's 15 to hit.
15 hits. Roll damage, please. Does he have to use it on his next turn?
He doesn't
No, I
have
get to
to,
choose.
But if he uses it at all, he gets an extra action that turn due to the
Because of the pendulute. That's right.
I get what?
You get an extra action due to the Pentalute on your turn if you use my Bardic Inspiration anywhere. So you can use it on damage, hit, whatever.
I'm gonna save it for when I use Prophetic Screw Up. That is
Oh, that's right.
11 damage.
Oh, that's broken.
11. All right. So you slice across him, but he looks bad, but it is not enough to kill him. He looks really, really bad. Next, it is the bird closest to Nevaeh. The bird is going to take an attack on her and misses. Man, this bird, he's simping too. He's missing on purpose. Next, it is Fafnir.
But you don't have to prep it. That's what
All right, go ahead and kill everything, Dalton. It's your turn.
So for my turn,
He does 47 damage.
For my turn,
Let's
he
sit.
kills him.
I'm gonna aim at the big guy again.
Alrighty, go ahead.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Well, crap. Well, from a bonus action. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let me read that again. See how long it lasts.
Nevaeh's like,
Up to 1
can we
minute.
not just finish this
Up
already?
to 1 minute. Okay, so that's still going. And
Easy
Hunter's Mark's still
strategies.
going because they're not concentration.
It takes him a minute, Nevaeh.
Wait, is it?
Let him do his thing.
Nevaeh said, can we not just finish this already? He's
Uh,
already hit me in the stomach with a fire blast.
So, I'm not. That's all I have.
What's happening?
I missed. It messed me up. So that's my end. So the dragon's gonna go. Wait, I can use this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add it to your
Okay.
roll hit. You do get
17.
another action now.
But you get another action because of the pendulute.
Oh, yes, sir.
So yeah, you just once again hear the same song.
19
later.
plus 7. That works.
The pendulute comes in,
Yeah.
19 hits.
Okay, I don't want to use this because I didn't.
Yeah. Well, now that you've
Well,
used
actually,
it, it goes
can I
back.
use it for my first attack?
You already used it to roll the hit on your first attack, didn't you?
No, that's what I'm asking. Can I roll this for my first attack?
If you use it, but you still don't make enough, it still gets used.
You get another attack.
I know, but
No,
it
no,
would
no,
be
no.
17 if I.
No, but that because you didn't hit on that first one, you used that run. Oh,
No.
oh yeah, no, it would hit twice.
Yeah, I would hit twice, right?
Oh, because 17.
I'm
was enough
adding
make
this
you
to
hit.
my first attack.
That's right.
And then opportunity attack.
Or the yeah, so you
So
get,
17 was my first roll.
yeah, and
with
then
this.
Nice, good call.
yeah,
Okay.
and then you rolled another.
So I'm gonna save that. That's a 19 for my second.
So, yeah,
or
so-
you want me to reroll?
No, both hit.
Okay.
Both of them hit.
So first one will be in concentration. So I cast Hell of Thorns. Hunter's Mark goes away.
Right.
Alright, so that will be a 8.
Nice.
That's a 4 plus 5, so 9. That's 3 plus my archery, and then, so 9 plus a d6 because
Good lord.
my thing.
Oh, the thing you applied to him?
9 plus 4, 13. And then he takes a additional 1d10. Wait, a creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save. On a half save, stage.
So he
half
has to
damage.
roll a save.
Yeah, for a dexterity saving throw. The next time you Rain of Thorns that
Okay.
sprouts from your ranged weapon ammunition
Right. Right.
attack, and each creature within 5 feet. So that bird and my dragon.
Oh,
It
they all
must
take
make a
damage.
dexterity saving throw.
Wow. That's it's
Wait.
pretty intense.
So yeah, so 1d10
What's the save?
dexterity, and my spell's DC is a 12.
He rolled a
Wait,
12.
spell DC plus your spell level. Well, it's a level 1, so 13.
He rolled a 12.
So he fails.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes max damage.
You got way too much math involved over there.
Yeah, like I didn't know how
2.
freaking buffed his character was.
Here's that.
Like I'm gonna have to buff up some of these monsters.
I know how to build characters. So that's just
I'll
the
be
first
fine.
hit.
How much was that on just the first?
That's just the
13 plus 2, so 15.
You didn't. I thought that was both.
No, that was just one.
You rolled like 8
The second
dice.
one was a 19 to hit. So that is.
Well, he's gonna.
For time's sake, I'm gonna roll.
You hit him the first time, but he's gonna use a legendary reaction.
Okay, what's he doing?
He's going to look at Kovnos and he's going to cast Forced Rage.
What does that do?
Once a day, he can target any humanoid he can see to go berserk and fight anything in the area, including his friends. I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
Okay, so. Yeah, 1d10.
Constitution?
Yep.
What? 21.
You pass, but
I know.
barely.
So
Barely.
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 He takes another additional 13 for the second.
Alrighty?
And that's my turn. Now it's the dragon's. And the dragon's gonna attack him with a bite attack.
Alrighty. Roll the hit, please.
That's an 18 plus 5.
Barely. Oh yeah, no, +5. It hits.
I say to him while he's trying to make me rage, I said,
I am not so easily angered by your kind.
So that is a 1d6
Fiend.
plus my proficiency. So
He doesn't
2.
understand
That's
emotions.
8 damage from the dragon. And that's my go entirely.
Alrighty.
9 hours later.
I know.
Yeah, freaking for real. Like his
I'm gonna
turn was just
start-
4 like.
That was kind of awesome to watch, though. Not
I'm
gonna lie.
gonna
It
I'm
was
gonna
fun.
keep my dice all together so I can
Good
just grab and roll.
It's your turn, Captain Flint.
You used your bardic inspiration, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I pointed to you and gave you a little wink and a point, and you've got another one. That's my last use for the day.
dang, bro. I got
It is your turn, so you have to move away from him.
If you cast it at
So how
second
many
level,
feet? 15?
Well,
Maybe 38.
it's up to your discretion. You can move as far away from him as you want. You just can't move towards him.
I thought there was a minimum distance I had to
Mm-mm.
have.
that spell.
No, he
Not
like you
that
back
way.
up
How do
as
you
soon as he
unlock it?
casts it,
Yeah.
but you can
So when you get
like it is up to your discernment. You just can't move towards
third
him.
level,
Can I go under the bridge, or would that be considered towards
you
him?
cast it.
To go past him here, probably.
No, I can see you can go under the bridge because you're running away from him.
So I'm gonna kind of peek out and use it as cover.
Okay.
I don't know how much cover is that gonna give me?
Oh, about 50% cover.
That's later in
Nice.
the level.
Okay, I might live yet. Let's see here. I'm just double checking that I can use this spell on myself before I do it. Cool. I'm gonna use Healing Word on myself.
All right.
I get 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is
Gotcha.
+3, so 4 plus 3. Where's my dice tray go?
It's under your paper.
Ooh, I rolled a 4. So 7 more health. All right, that's it in my turn.
All right. So it is the environment turn. Spread the fire in another 5-foot radius.
The water's on fire. How is that possible?
It is at this point.
It's not really. You just
It is at this point where the column that caught on fire first is now going to start losing some of its integrity, and anyone that is
Put like a
in
crack in it.
anyone that is in that same like area, you know what I mean? Anyone that's in that the path of the column, I need you to
so
make.
like this square going this
Yeah,
way?
I need for.
How far?
It's about a 60-foot tall ceiling.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It hits everybody.
So I
So
need
here.
all of them. I need everyone
So
in that
just
square.
these
Wait, so it's in the ceiling?
Is it?
It's falling.
Is it
It's
just
going-
this
It's
one
the call.
straight?
Yes.
Yeah.
road
So
down one
it's
side?
whoever's this and whoever's this.
It's-
Oh, Kovnos.
It's Kovnos and Nevaeh. I
Makes
need
it
dexterity.
So roll your d20 and add your dex modifier. Is it a saving throw?
Yeah.
8.
So add
8.
yeah. You made it 8 and you rolled for her.
I would say a little
I
bit.
already rolled for her.
I would like to. I know I
So
won't be able to.
the column, the bottom of the column goes. The bottom of the support column snaps and it goes, and then falls straight for you. Nevaeh, she turns and sees it and rolls out of the way just in time. But Kovnos, it just smacks
Can I
down
make
on.
a strength
It's
check
wooden,
to see if I can
It's
like.
wooden, so it's not gonna kill
Not
you.
stone,
but it's
it
heavy.
still hurts.
Can I try to make a strength check to see if I like catch it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's on
No,
fire.
you felt the dex. If you passed, you probably could.
So I just want to point out, because it's easy to lose track of what all happen last to a person when there's initiative and we're moving around and Dalton takes an hour.
It's a lot of
But
dice.
basically, he
Scary.
tried to charm you, and you're like, I fear no man, and then a flaming pillar just takes you out immediately.
And
No, he tried to make me rage. I'm like, I hope we not be so angered by people of your kind, fiend. And then
I got my dice now where I can just roll them all at the same time.
Presley, I need you to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
13?
It's a
It's a
support
massive
column.
wooden pillar.
Yeah.
That
Is
just
he like
gravity
pinned
took
under it,
over.
or is it like knock him away, or what happens?
No, you're pinned. You are pinned
Oh, so
underneath
it
it
makes
now.
you prone.
So you are now. You're now prone, and it's on fire. So you.
So does he take fire damage because he's near it?
Yes, actually, that's a good point. Thank you for that.
So 60 foot. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So
How far away does she roll?
Oh, she rolls like at least 15 feet away from the center.
Like this way?
Yeah.
she double rolls.
So she rolled all the way up to the bridge. This dude's gonna take damage too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both those.
Cool.
Both
And you-
of the, they
Did
get
you include fire damage on him?
yeah. Or no, not yet, but
Sorry.
it will. I will in a second. I haven't done it yet, but he will be taking.
Just playing fair.
He will be taking some fire damage if he doesn't get out of there quickly enough. Both of the birds are dead. They get enough fire damage to where they are now
Now
gone.
it's just him.
It is Nevaeh's turn.
I just scream out, "Help!" That was loud.
That's like the loudest you've ever been ever. So,
Just need to hit him with a pillar when you need him to speak up. You know?
Did I neighbors say that?
yeah. No. So,
Yeah, no.
Nevaeh is going to take her turn. She's going to look up, and she is going to, I mean, you know, for posterity's sake, she's going to roll an insight on Decan.
Duran.
Decan? Decan Durant.
Decan. She's going to roll an insight on Decan, and
Duran.
okay, she rolled high enough. Nevaeh is going to take out the Sword of Eternity, and she is going to say, "Enough of this." She's going to use her movement to get all the way to Decan.
No, that's me. Yeah, that's him.
Now standing in front of Decan, looking weak, she is going to raise up the Sword of Eternity over her head, and she's going to say, "Be gone with you." And she's going to come down and attempt for an attack.
Also, my dragon gets a reaction. She gets a plus D6 for her attack. Infused strikes.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Can I get bardic inspiration too?
Yeah, you can give her
You can give
bardic.
anything bardic.
Oh no,
inspiration.
On her
I didn't know
turn.
about the dragon.
Oh yeah,
And now,
he counts as a thing now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little helpful.
Nevaeh dealing a total of
300 damage.
You added that 6
11 damage.
Weak.
plus that 6.
Plus the 6.
Make sure you add that 6.
No, that's 8.
He's like,
Did you add that
for the
6?
queen.
Maybe you shouldn't sit in the middle.
No, this is why.
We're gonna get him one of those every time.
All right.
He had an energy drink. And
Yeah, look how bad my laser shaking.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
we
shake it
won't.
like a leaf.
Alright, with that, Nevaeh brings up the Sword of Eternity, and she says, "Enough of this," and cuts it down and slices across him. Slices across his chest. At first, nothing happens. And then you see where she cut him across his chest, you see a little bit of light start to come out of his chest. And as this light comes out of his chest, the crack opens more and forms a void on him. And he starts getting sucked into himself.
Oh. That
And,
sucks.
and as he does this, he is going to take his very last action, because he is in the process of dying. He's going to take his last action to cast Forced Rage on Nevaeh.
I see this happening, and I'm like,
Holy crap, I have a new appreciation for Italian food. I didn't know spaghettification looked like that.
And he collapses into himself, ceases to exist. All of the birds start to fall out of the sky and turn to ash. It's pretty much just it's pretty much just raining ash now.
Ash or acid?
Ash.
Oh.
Decan is now dead.
what happened to forced rage?
She's raged. She's raged.
No, you're
I'm
smiling, and I'm not
dead.
happy about that.
She's going to turn around to Kovnos, who is still pinned underneath the pillar.
Help me!
On the execution block.
And she,
No, under the execution block.
as she turns around, and Kovnos, you look up to meet Nevaeh's gaze, and her eyes are bloodshot red, and you can see the veins around her eyes
Is that a
pulsing.
concentration
Mm-mm.
spell?
Mm-mm.
Because if so, if he's dead, it doesn't work.
No, it's not a constitution.
I play dead.
on a successful, but he can only do it once on a success. But he tried to do it to Cognos and it didn't work, so he still could do it once. So he turns, and on her next turn, she can make a con save to break it. She turns to you, Mr. Cognos, and
Killed me.
she goes down and she says,
Basically.
yeah, she looks at you, she goes, I'm just sick and tired of everyone who's not from the Fey realm.
My parents were the Fey realm, so technically I'm from the Fey realm.
Does a 11 hit your AC?
Oh, thank God, no, it doesn't.
So in her rage, she's kind of shaking and she stabs down into the ground and misses you just
It's
barely.
I say I don't remember about the change, so.
And it is now Cognos. It is actually your turn.
Oh God.
The strength, get out of there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of this place, so.
You can add that.
Yeah. Okay, so.
It's a 3 plus your strength, right?
15.
Right, DM?
15 just saved.
Okay, okay.
you get
So
another
you're
action
able
now.
you're able to lift the pillar up off of you and push it backwards, and you can roll out from underneath the pillar.
Nice.
So yeah, now you get an extra action.
Okay, and so, I want to use half my movement to get up, and then I want to take my action to attack her.
Don't do it!
You're beating on Dalton's crush right now.
Cognos don't play.
Cognos does not play.
Oh, starts.
23 to hit.
23 to hit? Yeah, it hits.
Yeah. 18.
Oh, okay.
All right, roll damage, I guess.
Oh, you're lucky.
Don't hurt me, babe.
That's only 4 damage. But
Okay.
I also want to
Does
send her
she-
back 10 foot
does
away
she-
from me.
Okay.
Does she get to roll? He did damage to her.
That's right, so she does.
Concentration, or not concentration, but constitution. If you do damage to a creature under a spell, they have an opportunity to get rid of the spell. if
Alright.
You damaged her. Kind of like how you slap someone.
You're like,
wake up. Yeah.
She is still raged.
okay, well, she's still like forced back into.
10 feet
So.
into that like into the bridge.
Okay, she takes what was it? 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 bludgeoning damage would be part of the original ranks.
Yeah.
My
so she's
dragon
gonna get another
flies
attack.
up above her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comes back.
She doesn't
Um,
get that check. Or actually,
it is
unless you
Fafnir.
want.
It
Do
is
you
your
want it to
turn.
work that way? Because I just hit her and then she like flies back and she hits the wall. Do you want that to count as 2 or just 1?
What are you talking
Add it up.
about?
What are you
Same
talking
attack.
about?
Because I like the.
His attack knocks someone back, so he's saying she hit the fire, but
No,
it
she
would
hit
all
the
be
bridge.
She hit the bridge.
Then it's just bludgeon.
Yeah, it's just the bludgeoning.
Yeah, so it would all be one attack.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Okay. Fafnir, it is your turn.
Don't hurt her. She's under a spell.
I'm trying to wake her up, you dingus.
Oh.
She's like, I don't need to be waking up. I'm more awake than I've ever been.
Shut
I'm going
up,
to
no one cares about
slaughter
your opinion,
everyone.
woman.
Is it bad that I'm turned on?
You want to roll a hit?
Very.
22 to hit.
22 hits her.
So I'm just gonna. That is. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong dice. That is 4 damage. Actually, I rolled
4 damage.
Save
with my bow. Just that's bow damage plus the radiant. Oh, or is she immune to radiant?
Yeah, she's an archfey, so probably.
Okay, then she just takes 2.
Okay.
Try to get out. You got hit.
Yep.
We don't want to hurt you.
She passes.
Let's go.
So you hit
It was
her.
my love that brought her back to the
Okay.
world.
No, it's always because I freaking go her back to the
So
bridge.
you hit her, and she shakes her head. She puts her hand over her face, and she comes back. The blood vessels around her eyes go back to normal, and her eyes go back to the normal, beautiful green that they are. And she goes, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me."
Oh, you're fine.
Wait, you're still staying on the pillar, right?
No.
You're still on fire.
No, he got up. He pushed it off.
Oh, he pushed it off.
Oh, but
sorry,
you're
I
still
saw
standing-
him.
You're still
standing
standing
here.
against it.
And then she is going to combat is now over.
I'm gonna run up. Like,
I want to move away from the fire and jump in the water.
I want him to. I'm gonna use my last spell of the day to cast Cure Wounds on her.
All right. She
While he's doing this, I want to go and jump in the water and just
So that is 1d8.
You
get
jump-
us up with the fire.
you're jumping in the water.
I'm just putting up the fire.
Okay.
I like it.
And then again, instantly back out and be like,
Ah, much better.
I look over at you and I'm like, can you do something about that? And I point at the fire.
okay, yeah. And then I want to use.
She heals 7.
Okay.
How wide is create or destroy water?
I think it's a 5-foot cube.
It is.
So you're saying you can't?
I'm trying to create or destroy water.
Create, obviously.
Add more water.
Add more. It's a 30-foot cube.
It's a 30-foot cube.
Yeah. Alternatively, the water falls as rain.
No,
No, it falls
that's
as rain.
range. That's how far you can cast
Create
it.
10 gallons of clean water.
Yeah, 10 gallons. So like a barrel. A barrel of water.
Well,
That's how far you can cast it.
Neve is gonna look at the pillar and look at everyone. She's like, "Well, I do believe we have succeeded in what we came here for. We should probably leave."
As the fire continues spreading.
Yeah, the fire is still spreading.
I quickly look to see if maybe he dropped anything or there's any like,
Oh, that is a good point.
you know.
Make an investigation check, please.
When do
Drugs.
my favorite? When do I get like the ability to
10.
remove water?
That's not ability, that's a spell.
I'm sure it's easy enough for you to see it. So
Open sea or is it-
you
Me.
And that's-
you are met.
that.
You see the book.
The book.
The
The
book.
axe book.
The book?
The book is laying open, like it's open, but it's like the page is down.
Okay.
So the book is open, pages down.
My dragon flies back and goes on my shoulder.
I pick the book up and I stick it in my little book carrying pouch with my glossary of pirate terms.
You have now acquired the Arcanum Execuratum.
You fancy. Dude, I rolled so good.
This book has two forms. It has a spell book form, so it functions as a normal spell book, and you can use an action to form it into an axe.
Nice.
So this is what it looks like, and it's like it doubles as a spell book. So it's a spell book just normally, and then when you use your action, you can cast the.
Does that mean I get to put like 6
Oh,
level
you got the
spells in it, or
axe.
does it like have some set ones, or does it
Yeah,
just
you
my own
don't
spells?
Pick it up.
We'll discuss
Come
that.
back to that.
Yeah, we'll come
I
back to
don't
that.
wanna be too broken.
Next page.
I say that, but Dalton's out here doing 47 damage and turn
Dude,
3 and shooting
no.
me so I can keep up.
I rolled I rolled really good.
I'm also going to quickly take the only few pages of my glossary of pirate terms I've written in. I tear them out. I take the book, chuck it in the fire, and then I shove those pages into the new axe book I picked up and put it back in my pocket.
Nice.
The axe is now covered in terrible slurs and pirate jargon.
Update Decan's notes. Dead.
I can walk on water at 5th level? That's crazy.
So, are you guys just gonna stand inside of a burning building?
No,
And I'm good to go.
my dragon's on my shoulder.
Okay. So do you all leave?
Yep.
I'm following her lead.
Well, she's like going to leave. She's walking out.
Gust of wind.
Yeah, and we'll follow her out, I think. I don't think I have anything I can do.
Well then, if there's
Actually, how fast is the fire burn?
I mean, it's burning quick enough to be pressing, but it's not like if you don't get out now, you're gonna die.
I want to see where his room is. Like, just really quickly, just start sprinting.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, this is just like the atrium area
Yeah,
of
I
his house.
know.
His house is enormous. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy,
say
just-
roll an investigation for me.
16.
Okay, with a 16, it takes you a minute, but you run down the corridors, swinging open doors. You don't.
Like, I want to find the most, like, where he keeps his magical
Well,
stuff.
you don't find his room, but you do find his office because you've been in his office before, so you knew where it was. So you run down the hallway, you throw open the office door, and you're now in his office. There's just
I
like a
want to,
desk.
like, search for anything valuable, like magical.
Yeah, roll investigation for me.
Bro, man's got
Natural 20. I used these dice last week and I sucked.
You're something else.
It's the atmosphere.
I guess. Why couldn't you do this last week? You are a failure. But yeah, natural 20. What do I find?
You open the drawer. You're going through his desk. You're opening the drawers. You open the drawer, and inside of the drawer there is a styrofoam. You know how like a gun case has like a cutout, like in the shape of the gun. So you open up the drawer, and there is a cutout foam piece, and inside of the foam is a spoon.
I take it.
You take the spoon.
Might
Okay.
be good for pudding.
Flavor.
You've acquired a spoon.
Anything else?
Nothing of value, just like papers and
I keep exiting out.
like his journal.
Oh.
So
Did you
what
get the
was
journal?
what is it? Oh yeah, whatever I can grab that's valuable, I grab.
Oh, so okay,
So
that's
the spoon,
and-
journal.
yeah. Okay, you take the spoon. You take his journal. That's really the only thing of value in this room. It's all just
Spoon.
random
and-
random collections.
So it's in a box with styrofoam in it, or like some type of squishy.
Yeah, so like it's in a box, and then when you take the lid off the box, inside is like a styrofoam cutout in the shape of the spoon, and it's just inside of the box. It's just a it just looks like a silver spoon inside of a well ornate box.
Okay. And then I'm going to just sprint back out.
All right. As you sprint back out into the main atrium of this building, you all join up with Nevaeh and leave the building. You leave the building to pretty much burn to the ground,
Yeah.
and Nevaeh is quite pleased.
Here's Deacon.
I just look back at the building. I'm like, I don't remember if I joked about burning his house down or not, but I definitely hope I did.
You joked about burning the forest down.
I did. It's gonna happen now. I'm quite proud of myself, even though I didn't do anything.
I still want to know if the Sword of Eternity is like you have the pure heart.
Hard in order to wield it. That'd be cool.
You can ask her. I mean, she's standing right there with
Okay,
it.
yeah. Let me ask that later.
Literally standing
I like to think
right in
out
front of
loud.
you.
He's just like, oh, think. I wonder if you gotta have a pure heart for that. And then just walks away from her.
Okay, yeah. I just ask her.
Do you need to have a pure heart in order to wield that sword?
Well, you see, Mr. Kovnos, it's not necessarily a pure heart, but a heart that desires no conflict. A heart that, above all else, will look for a peaceful way to resolve problems rather than immediately going to force. Then and only then can one wield the sword. I do not desire conflict.
But you do what is necessary.
Precisely. It is strange for you to understand that.
Seems like a sword ill-suited to privateer gentlemen such as ourselves.
Maybe one day I'll be able to wield it.
If you would like to try once more, I will let you. And she flips the sword upside down and sticks it into the
What
ground.
is a sword of stone?
No, sword in the mud now.
Sword,
Sword in the grass.
sword in the dirt. She's like, if you would like, I would very much be intrigued if you could lift it.
I guess I'll try.
Are all three of you gonna try to
I
lift it?
just want to do it.
I
It's a cool aspect.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Mjolnir. What is
Strength.
it? Strength.
Yeah, no, it's a 10.
What is it? Strength.
Yeah.
I'm a ranger. Let's see. No, 11.
Yeah. No, not even close. And she, Flint, would you like to try to pick up the sword?
She touched it. I'm gonna touch
So you said it's linked to what you think, so I'm gonna explain what I'm thinking before I tell you what I rolled.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that the whole world would be more peaceful if I killed that sea hag that killed my captain. So it's fighting for the sake of ending fighting, because my stupid pirate brain thinks it's the same thing she just did.
And then I roll a 6.
Yeah, you go up with the best intentions, and you're like, oh, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
And then you go, and it does not move.
I'm like, I already got a flashy axe and it's anchor. I couldn't carry all of it.
And then she picks it up, and she's like, well, perhaps if we run into each other again, you might be able to pick it up. I really do hope so.
Maybe one day along my path of the Lord and Savior.
I pet my dragon.
I'm like, well, it was nice meeting you. We're gonna be on our way. And I just start walking away briskly.
She's gonna turn and she's going to say, Flint,
I'm like, yes, dear.
you have something that I told you that you cannot keep.
Isn't it enough that you already took me heart?
I'm afraid not. May I please have the pendulute?
I use a mage hand and just lift it off my back and float it over to her.
And as she grabs it, she uses the sword, cuts that same little rift, and then just sticks it back in, and the rift closes.
It's that bag of holding. She got a rift of holding.
Yeah. I give her a little wink and I'm like, let me know if you ever want me to play it for you sometime and I'll borrow it again.
Oh, isn't the rest of this game I'm gonna try to
roll
freaking be
roll charisma.
non-conflict as I am,
Okay.
just so I can wield that sword.
Charisma. Just add your charisma.
So, 14.
Her face blushes. She goes,
Yes.
well, I might have to invite all of you back. But until then, I will see you all hopefully sometime in the future. I have a portal to clean, as someone has gotten vomit all over it.
I apologize.
Fafnir just points at those two.
I'm just standing there with the treasure chest on my
Roll
head, just
persuasion.
leaking vomit out of the seams.
How much? What is it?
Persuasion. Or deception, I guess, whichever one. Persuasion or deception. Because you're trying to make her think that it was just them and not you.
13. I used deception.
She believes you. She goes, and then she looks at you and she was like, she nods her head, in agreement, and she goes, I do bid you all a very, very fond farewell.
To you as well, man.
And, you can have anything inside of the mansion that you would like.
As is currently burning.
If you can get it out before it burns to the ground, you...
Before we leave, I do want to do something.
Okay.
I want to pull out the spoon.
You gonna pull out the spoon?
And not touch the spoon, but hold it in the box and ask her what it is.
Okay.
And I pull it out and go, can you tell me what this is? This was in his drawer.
She takes the box and she uses her index and thumb and she pulls out the spoon and she just looks at it and then she goes,
Is it magical?
and she goes,
Or is it just a fancy
I
spoon?"
don't quite know what it is. If I were you, I suggest attuning to it. And then she just puts it back in the box and hands it to you.
I put it in my stuff.
Pull out a little bag of rations, like, feed me a spoonful.
Oh,
we'll see
y'all
what
getting another
happens.
magical item. Maybe in the next location we go to. Again.
Well, I looked for mine.
Yeah, we did.
And
Look.
if you guys don't want to loot the mansion for money,
How well it's burning to
I
the
think
ground.
so. We can just camp and wait for it to burn down and then go in.
you can.
Because
But-
magical items, I don't think.
Nevaeh
can be
is-
burned by fire.
Nevaeh is going to bid you all
I
a
put my hands
farewell.
together. It's a bow.
And she's going to walk off into the woods back towards her little house. And for kind of like a theater, kind of like a film point of view, she's going to go back to her. She's going to go back to the. She's going to cut open the portal, step through, and now she's at the outhouse shack or whatever. And you see her walk in, and she puts the key in and turns it. You can see this through the rift. She puts the key in and turns it, and then she turns back and faces you all through the portal, and then she holds the key in her hands, and then crushes it, and then throws it, and all the pieces of the key scatter across the island again.
With the key?
Yeah. The pieces of the key scatter across the island. And as she's going through the portal, Fafnir, she winks at you.
I faint.
Nice. She winks at you, and then the rift closes, and Nevaeh is gone.
I am now unconscious, and you see a dragon on my chest, just like trying to wake me up.
And just for for funsies' sake, for next time we run into her, if we do again, I'm gonna say that I took a little note, and I wrote like something flirty on it, like let me know when you need me to play again, and whatever. Like I said before, and I folded it up and I tucked it into the strings before I gave it back. So should just find that later.
Nice. Well, the floor is yours.
Alright.
What would you like to do?
We could technically let the mansion finish burning, take a long rest, and explore it.
Yeah,
and
we
quit,
can
or we
time-
can quit now.
Time skip.
Do we? Which
That's up
which
to
would we
you.
rather do?
Yeah, no, I like if
We
you
can
guys.
I can tune.
It's up to you two.
I can try to tune the spoon,
Yeah.
and we can just take a long rest in the morning.
Find out what
time
your
is it?
spoon does. Loot the mansion.
What time is it?
Find out what your spoon does.
Yeah.
Just spooner.
I told him to feed me some of my rations with it, and he wouldn't do it.
Wait,
I
if
didn't know
I-
what happened.
If I use
What
it to
time is it?
destroy water, how long does the rain last?
What time is what?
In the game.
Oh, I'd say it's about like midday.
Hold on, let
I
me
mean,
check
we can
something.
take a long rest, like just sit and.
Create or destroy.
Well, I can't take a long rest if I attune. It'll take me 10 minutes to attune to it.
I'll give you to tune and then take a long
I
rest.
sit down with my dragon and we.
Me and Presley
look at the
just
spoon.
kind of hang out while he attunes.
How long?
I want to look at the spoon. What does it do?
Assuming, unless you want to do
Are you
something.
attuning to the
Yeah,
spoon?
I'm gonna take 10 minutes to attune to it.
Do I
Okay.
need to attune to the axe?
How long does this
You do.
last? Because
I
it
attune
says
to it, I just
for
like
create
it's doing
water,
that.
I can alternately have the water fall as rain in a 30-foot cube, but it doesn't say how long.
Cube?
Instantaneous.
So he could have made it rain, and then we both could have hit it with
Duration
gusts of wind that
instantaneous.
put
So
out
it's
fire.
just a big old water thing.
It's just.
Oh, and it just falls.
Yeah. It's just instant.
Ain't that something?
Like
Yeah,
it'll
that's
tell you,
something.
it'll tell
But
you
now you're
like
just
one
gonna
round.
wait for the fire to go
Oh,
10
out.
minutes, 1 minute.
I was
Yeah,
just
we
thinking
figured
because
it was- you would
rain,
probably
I
tell us
wasn't
it's too
thinking
late
like
now.
drops. I was thinking
No,
like
rain is
rain.
it drops.
Yeah, I was
When it
thinking
rains,
like it was like
down.
You're going to fall.
No.
Alright.
You're gonna rain.
Okay, so you attune to the spoon,
I'm curious.
and you
take a long
attune to the
rest.
act.
You
You
already
already.
told me what it does.
Yeah.
It's just now
You
I actually
become
know.
fat.
I'll take a long rest.
So now that you have attuned to your spoon,
Just weird.
Now you can spoon people.
as you hold the spoon in your hand, only you can see this. As you hold the spoon in your hand, it forms like a shadowy figure
I told you.
out of the spoon, and even to the rest of them, it looks like you're just holding a spoon. But when you're holding it,
Spoon.
it is a shadow greatsword,
I told you.
or no, it's a shadow longsword.
Shadow long.
It's a shadow longsword.
What is it called?
It is called the unseen sword.
So he uses ordinary objects and makes them turn.
How
into
much does it
weapons.
weigh?
The same as
The weight of the
like the weight of the spoon.
Does that mean it's a longsword you can wave around like a finesse weapon?
That's what I was fixing to ask.
So it's like a
Because
no,
it
actually
weighs
not.
is less than most.
Well,
finesse
okay, what does it
weapons.
do? Actually, I'll just.
It's just a
go.
normal sword. Like it doesn't like
Oh, that's the magical. It's just
yeah,
spoon.
yeah.
and
It's just a
It's
shadow
like you're holding a flashlight
looked
where you
like-
just go.
to everybody. Like to
so
everyone.
nobody can see the shadow. Just
no.
me.
Yeah, only you can
How
see.
long is it?
It's a normal long, like it's just a normal size long sword.
Just sitting there eating a pudding and then you kill a man.
The only thing that it does, the only thing that it does is a +2, like a +2 to attacks.
Nice, a plus two
Okay,
sword.
the what is it called? The unseen.
The unseen sword.
I'm gonna just look it up so I can copy it.
I can send it to you.
Yeah. Oh, can you send me the axe as well when you get a minute? No rush.
Oh, these like actual like weapons and like books.
It's there's an Instagram account.
No,
that
these
makes
are-
it-
Oh,
Yeah,
Pretty
these are
amazing.
some homebrewed stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Arcanum.
And I've kind of tried.
something.
I've tried to go through and find like the
This one
most
fancy
like
says
not
balance.
broken things.
Like the lightsaber's pretty broken. Well, not really. It's only 1d8 or 2d8 radiant or 2d6. I can't remember.
Oh, it is finesse, so I can have my dex to it.
Yeah, because
Because I'm a ranger.
I mean that makes sense
Because it's
because
the weight
it
of a
literally it's the
spoon.
weight of a spoon.
Literally, it's like a flashlight. You just hold it. You just flick it. You're just like.
Just imagine hitting someone with a regular sword at the speed of a rapier, though. That is,
Oh, it's
Dude, you're
it's
like-
terrifying.
like I know it already has set damage, but that just sounds bad. I
Yeah,
guess
I
that's where the
think-
plus two.
Like,
comes
imagine
in.
this is the spoon, bro. You just go.
I think it's.
Do you
it's-
have true sight?
Do I?
No.
No, I don't.
Okay.
People with true sight can see it though.
Bruh, we're gonna be finding like a bunch of.
Well,
goblins
at this
and
point,
stuff.
he's attuned to his sword spoon, and you're attuned to the book, and the fire in the mansion is now starting to dwindle. There still is a little bit of a flame, but it's not like anything that you can't traverse.
I go in while they're doing that.
Okay.
and I want to look around to see if I see anything.
Make an investigation. It's a really big house, like really big.
It's my father's house. Big table.
Investigation.
To this weapon, you could choose.
Investigation.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, that's sick.
What'd you do?
21.
A 21. So you're looking through the rubble. It's all pretty much fallen in, and you're just going through stuff, and something catches you out of the corner of your eye.
It's a trident.
It's a little blue twinge. It's like under some rubble, and you catch it out of the corner of your eye.
I'll lift the rubble.
Make a strength check, please.
11.
11. You struggle for a minute. You can see the light under, like you can see it's not like glowing, but like when you walked by, like the glint of the fire shined off of it, and you saw. So you're taking it out. It takes you about, with a 11, it takes you about 15-20 minutes to move all of the rubble. And what you uncover like a mannequin statue wearing a certain pair of pants.
Nice. I take them off the
Gee,
mannequin.
lucky britches.
You take them off?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to see the pair of
Can I
pants?
walk into him pulling the pants off?
What
the
color are
mannequin?
they? Blue?
I'm like,
Pink.
what are you doing? You're violating his statue.
These are the pants you're looking at.
Ooh, let's match my character. I guess I tune to them.
Yeah, you would have to.
Okay, yeah, I tune.
Take 10 minutes to attune. After you attune to them, it is known to you that these are called the merfolk pants.
Merfolk?
It is an uncommon item. It's not rare or anything. It's just uncommon. So, these trousers can be worn as part of a light or medium armor.
Dang.
Do you have heavy armor on right now? Okay, well, if you wanted to put them on, you would have to switch to a light armor.
Man, I know someone that wears medium armor.
If you,
I mean, I'll trade you for the axe.
Yeah. It can be worn as light or medium armor. Immediately after being submerged in water, your legs fuse into a fishtail. You gain an extra 50 feet of swim speed in this state, and you can breathe underwater.
I'd get 80 feet of movement.
But you can already breathe underwater.
They're useless, but like, I get 80 feet of
In addition, you can take the dash action as a bonus action while you're underwater. Only while you're underwater.
And does the dash multiply as well? Or is it still my 30?
It's still just your 30.
So,
You get 50 extra feet of movement
I get 120 swim speed with the dash. That's insane.
if you dive into the as long as you're underwater. But if you're on the land, they don't do anything.
Yeah. I said swim speed.
Yeah. But that's the balance. If you're underwater, you can freaking move with those things. But if you're not,
Keep pace with the boat.
it doesn't really matter. And you would have to take off your heavy armor to wear them.
I'll put it back on the mannequin. I just carry the mannequin.
The most unreasonable way. I look at you, I'm like, you're right, it will look nice on me ship.
Oh my god. That was good. And Presley, I'll send this to you on Instagram so that you can have record of the merfolk pants.
So +2. So that's like an attack bonus and damage?
No,
or
just attack.
Just attack.
I would say, just so it's not broken.
Yeah.
It's already broken because it's pretty much invisible unless someone has true sight.
Well, I was trying to.
Well, I suppose
'Cause
that's.
Please tell me this is in the game.
So
Everything on that page isn't going to be in it.
not everything's gonna be in there because some of that stuff is like broken.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
homebrewed. So 4.
So just as so we don't get throttled, the items that I am using in this campaign, are from a Instagram page called the Fantastic Emporium. They have a lot of really cool stuff. So if you're looking to add some really cool things to your D&D sessions, I suggest going and following them on Instagram. And hey, the Fantastic Emporium, if you're listening to this, show us a little love.
They are mostly late game items. They're pretty sick.
All right, so you guys have, just for brevity's sake, I'd say that you've gotten everything that you wanted to out of the mansion, and the sun is starting to go down, and you make your way back to your ship. Now standing on your ship with a mannequin now for some reason.
With blue pants.
With a mannequin and your spoils of helping Nevaeh.
Did we take a long
In a
rest?
warm, fuzzy heart.
Yeah, I would say you did. You took a long rest waiting for the fires to go out. What would you like to do now that you are standing back on the deck of your ship?
I was gonna say the whole way on the way
I
back
wanna
to the
go-
ship, I'm just axe book, axe book, axe book, axe book to ship. The whole way.
I'm like holding on the way back to the ship. I'm just holding the mannequin up like this, and I'm just like looking at the pants, just like inspecting them.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the ship, I put it below the deck.
Just
I'm
have
like, perfect.
you have a mannequin in your room?
I pull out
Yeah, that's not.
an extra shirt I have and I give it to you. I'm like, at least dress the boy if we're taking him aboard.
Oh no, he's fine shirtless.
All right. What would you all like to do? The floor is yours.
I want to take out the black sphere I found. I just want to like inspect it, see like there's anything like weird about it.
I was beginning to hope that you would remember that. Like, I wasn't going to remind you, but now that you've reminded yourself about it. So, it's about the size of a size 6 bowling ball. Like, it's pretty big. And
Look at the finger holes left.
there aren't any finger holes. It's about the size of a size 6 bowling ball, and it is this it's a giant black sphere, and inside of it's got like gray like wisps of like cloud, and it looks like it's like in the inside of it looks like the clouds are like spinning inside of it, like these gray clouds.
Do I have to attune to it?
You can try.
I guess I try.
I just can't sit down and watch it.
I guess I try to attune to the black sphere if it's
So
maybe magical or not.
you hold the sphere and you're just looking at it, and you're looking at it, and you're looking at it, and you're looking at it. I need you to make a Constitution save. No, I need you to make a Wisdom check, not a Constitution save. Make a Wisdom check.
No.
Natural 1.
And he has a -1 to wisdom?
So you're looking at it, and you just you're just seeing a sphere with like swirling gray fog inside of
I
it.
look at it harder.
You look at it for another. This is 20 minutes now that you stared directly into the sphere.
6.
While he's doing this, does any of you want to
The
do
whole
anything?
time I'm sitting beside him with the axe going.
I rolled a 6.
Dude,
I stare at it even harder.
that's 30 minutes.
13.
Okay. Yeah, that Pat. After 30 minutes of doing nothing but holding this sphere and staring into it, finally, the fog inside of the pearl starts to fade and starts to clear up in a circle. And you're looking through it, and inside you can see sand.
What's wrong with your magic 8-ball, boy?
What's an 8-ball?
It's what you're holding.
This is a ball.
Oh,
I
my
see
bad.
no 8.
As you look closer at it, you see something invisible begins to write in the sand that you can see. You're looking at it, and you can see the sand, and then something starts to write in the sand. It starts to write letters, and it writes out, "Hello, Kovnos."
It knows my name.
And then it gets wiped away, and then it comes back and says, "Do you have a question?"
It is the magic.
I'm just
eight
saying,
ball.
I'm like, oh my god, it is an 8-ball, you dirty liar! Just give it a good shake.
I asked. I asked, "What's my future like?
What is my future?
It writes back, "That's up to you."
He's full of wisdom. I like to shake it again when I get a stupid answer.
Shut up.
Is there anything? And it writes in the sand. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Is there any impending doom ahead of us in our path?
Once again, it writes in the sand. That's up to you.
Bro.
I don't think you understand.
Ask it if it can give a straight answer.
Is that what you do? Do you ask it to give you a straight answer?
I guess. Yeah.
Give me a straight answer.
It writes back, "Ask the right questions."
Dang, it's being sassy
I'm
with
like,
me.
oh dang, that was some vicious mockery right there, my boy. And I punch him in the shoulder and walk away.
And you go,
Go away.
I wanna
Leave you to it.
walk up and ask.
you have to take it.
Oh, I have to hold
Yeah,
it.
you
I
have to-
thought
questions too?
You have to be holding it.
you have to be holding. Do
If
you have
to
to
ask a
attune to
question.
it?
Mm-hmm. Takes
Okay,
10
so
minutes.
only you
But
can
for
ask.
him, you have to roll a wisdom check of at least 13 to be able to use it.
Oh, okay. I want to walk up to him. Ask him where should we go next.
Where should we go next?
In the sand, you see in the sand it writes out, "Now that's a good question," and then it wipes away, and then it goes, "Make your heading south by southeast."
South by southeast.
Do we have a map on the ship?
No, but you would have a compass.
I have navigator's tools, so if you say that, I'm just like, aye, and I just spin the wheel and off we go.
Well, we're not on the ship yet, are we?
Yeah, you guys have been on the
Oh,
ship.
well, you've been saying sand.
Well,
I
no,
thought we were on
no,
the
like
beach.
he's looking into the ball,
Oh, it has sand in it.
and the ball.
Oh, I thought we were on the beach.
No,
still.
no, like the ball, like
So
the
it's in the ball.
like the
okay.
the gray swirls of the ball open up to like a circle,
I
and you can
misunderstood.
see like sand.
Okay. So if we're on the ship, did we get everything out of the house?
Yeah, yeah. You got everything out that was of value.
Sorry, I was trying to fix my character.
Yeah.
So in the sphere it says head south by southeast, or it says you should head south by southeast.
I'm going to tell him what is that direction. Or
What
what's
is in that direction?
Right across it, it just goes destiny, and then the
How many questions can you ask?
you can figure that out.
I'm already steering the boat.
It's, so it says
Destiny.
It says
We're already on our way.
in the
That's
s-
a weird
in the
island
sand it
name.
goes destiny, and then in the cloud, like
Is she
the
burning?
clouds inside of the ball just go, and now it's just a ball with gray clouds in it again.
Hello.
Just-
Nothing.
I try to stare at it and you come back.
You can try. Is this all you're gonna do?
Yes.
Well, being
Yes.
attuned to it now, you would know that it is called the Turlik's Pearl.
Turlik's Pearl. Magic 8-ball.
The Turlik's Pearl. Terlix.
And I holler over
Magic
to you.
8-ball.
Magic 8-ball.
So I'm over at the wheel preparing to go, and I holler over at you. I'm like, hey, do me a favor. Ask it why. The doctors hate that guy selling the pills. I never can figure it out.
I have a question about the spoon.
It's on break.
Okay.
Do you allow me to do this?
Shame.
Okay.
Because it says, while attuned to this weapon, you can choose to transfer its essence to another small or tiny non-magical item that you're holding in your hand for the ritual. Like, it takes an hour.
So you want to change it from a spoon to something else?
I'm thinking
The spoon was so funny though.
it is funny, but I want to do it to something tiny, like in my hand
Something
that nobody
real-
can grab, like a scale.
Oh, do you have a ring?
Because I'm technically no, I'll be considered magical, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
So never mind.
Do you have a ring?
No, I was gonna put it on one of my scales in my skin, so I can just cast it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the same thing with a ring.
You could put it on an
I don't
item.
have any rings.
Like if you wanted to do like if you had like a ring or like a stick, I would let you do that.
We'll
but
get you a ring.
but for now it's just a spoon.
Sorry, I was just thinking of all the stuff on me.
So for now you just have a spoon dangling on your belt.
Does it have a loop?
Yeah, I'm sure you could like
I put it on.
put a like
I fix it.
knock a
And how
hole
I
into
want
it.
it right now is like the spoon part is down here rather than up here.
Oh,
so
so
the
you're holding
sword
the
comes
spoon
up.
upside
That's
down.
the pommel. The
Yeah.
spoon is the pommel.
I think with that, we are going to end today's session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been wonderful. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode of The Caster Seas. Get excited, because the next episode of Caster Seas that comes out, we will have video. We will have our lovely,
That's right.
And we
ugly,
will find destiny.
You can
Our-
see our ugly faces.
our lovely, ugly mugs on your screen.
Especially Eric.
And we'll even have a real spoon. We're
Yeah.
going all out for the problem.
And I'll have a
Yeah.
sword.
We'll have a real spoon and a real bucket of
I'll bring my sword.
of sick.
paint myself as
Fuck you, that's it.
Dragonborn.
Thank you for tuning in. I have been your DM, Eric.
I've been Andrew.
You should check our website in the description.
Shut up, I've been Presley.
And I've been Dawson.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.
Cast away.
So,
We are
we
cast
better
away.